Everybody. So, I did just want to just voice some thoughts that I was thinking before going to sleep. So, thoughts and things like that. Okay, something I was thinking was it's just so crazy how, you can help someone and they just turn around and spit in your face. They turn around and spit in your face because they don't have heart. They lack compassion. They lack the understanding of an empathetic heart. And it's very, very frustrating to move forward with the person in whom you help. However, they don't appreciate it or they forget, or not that it's you expecting something back from them, but something I respect is just, be appreciative because I was thinking about you and I did it out of heart. So when I do things with my heart, I'm not expecting nothing back from anyone. The only thing I expect is for you to observe empathy, what it's like to give to people and to receive when you're in need. We all do things and we all teach each other things. That's just the way of life. Life is not peaches and cream, and life is just not, you just take. You have to give in order to receive. You have to give. That's why they say you reap what you sow. What comes to you is what you put out. But that's only in certain situations. And I am a testament to that. That is only in certain situations. However, energy will prevail. So as far as energy, that's actually true. What you put out is what you will receive. Sometimes, not all the times. So it's just crazy how you look out for somebody and they just turn around, spit on you and sit down. That's just so crazy. One thing that you will need to know, or that I have grown to know, is that when you help somebody and they turn around and spit on you, or just disrespect you, especially a chosen one, someone who God protects, someone who God has anointed to help others, someone who God has put in favor, you will reap the consequences of your actions. You will not benefit from the fulfillment of life until you do the wrong that was done unto the chosen people and to the anointed, blessed one. That's why you cannot go around just dogging people the fuck out, just dogging people, and not expecting God to come down a road and handle that. God will handle you when it comes to certain people. And you're so arrogant and filled with ego, you didn't even know that. You didn't even know that God favors that person. You don't know that God has had a hand in that person's life ever since the day they took breath. You don't know that this person speaks to God. You don't know what this person does on their free time. And yet, you don't know that you're going against God when you deceive this person. When you disrespect this person, you're going against God. When you bring evil into this person, negative and bad intentions to this person, you're personally offending God. God has had this person here for a reason. And you're going against the reason this person is here. God will punish you. That's why I do not roam around in this world disrespecting anybody, put my hands on anybody, talking to people crazy, using people and dogging people out, dragging people. Trust me, like, I have a dark side, but I just have more understanding that operating in that energy, unprovoked, not defending yourself, just out there being offensive to people, God will come and humble you really quick. Oh, you think you're a man? Oh, you got this ego that's higher than God. God will knock you off your feet. God will knock the neck off your shoulders. God will knock your head off your neck. Just to humble you. Just to let you know you out of line. You got too much dip on your chip. You messing with the wrong one. I've seen God protect people like that. I've seen God put hands on certain people that needed to be dealt with. Good or bad. It doesn't matter. When you go against God, you're going against the universe. You're going against the force of life. Prepare yourself to expect the consequences for your actions. That's why it is not polite, it is not smart to dog people out and disrespect people, because you don't know that person's spiritual ranking. And that's where a lot of people get fucked up in life. You done fucked over the one you want that's not to be fucked with in the spirit world. That person is personally ushered to glory by God, and you fucking with them, making their life harder, dogging them out, spitting on them. God gonna come and handle that. God gonna come and get you, snatch you up by your collar, and you're not even gonna know, because you've done so much. You don't even know why this has happened to you, why this has happened to me, why I can't keep a job, why I'm always getting into car accidents, why something bad always happening to me, something bad always happening to me, why is all this happening to me, something bad always, my life ain't right, somebody this, da, da, da. That's God. All the evil you've been doing amongst people, God is going to shove it down your throat and make you live with what you cause. The intentions, the evil intentions, the negative frequencies that you employ into his chosen people, into his righteous people, into spirits in the universe and ancestors that are protecting this person, and angels that are surrounded this person, protecting this person's life, ushering them to glory, ushering them to enlightenment. And you done came and fucked around and found out. Now your life is going bad. Now you can't figure out how to get your life right. Now you need everybody to come to your rescue. But no one wants to do it, because every single body that helps you, you fuck over. It's crazy. It is crazy. But you have to be aware of the shit you do. the people you fuck with. You know, you can see a homeless person out on the street. That doesn't mean that person is nothing to God. That doesn't mean that person is not protected in the spiritual world, highly ranking in the spiritual world. You would never know. That's something you can't see, and that's something that's not everyone's business. That's why automatically you're supposed to move accordingly with integrity, with your heart. And I know a lot of times it's a little too late because we weren't taught this growing up. We weren't taught to have honesty and integrity and when to be defensive and when to use our shadow self and when to, you know, be devious and disengage from positivity if it's affecting you negatively. We weren't taught the strategies of war. We were not taught the strategies of spirituality. We weren't taught the strategies in the process of living intentionally, especially as a black man or a black woman. We weren't taught to live intentional. We were only taught to do as we're told. We weren't taught to think for ourselves. We weren't taught to respect people by their spiritual ranking, or we weren't taught to just respect every single last one because we didn't have that example growing up. We didn't. Let's be honest. A lot of our parents had problems, deep-rooted problems, deep trauma, deep toxicity, deadly ways and deadly mindsets. We have grown up and raised. We were raised by these narcissistic, toxic, devious, disengaging, unintelligent, emotionally irresponsible people. We were raised by that. I'm always right and you're wrong because you're little. We were raised by that. And a lot of times we weren't even raised. We were just surviving. We were just told what to do. So it's just a lot I normally think about, like before going to bed. And I'm about to go ahead and lay it down, but I did just want to say in conclusion to everything that I have spoken on tonight is that always treat people with respect. Always be nice to people. Sometimes, if it's smart to be nice to people, in that situation, go ahead and be nice. Another thing is, don't do people wrong just because you can or just because you feel like it. What's 9 times out of 10, you will reap what you sow. And you never will know the spiritual ranking that a person has in her life. You don't know who God favors. You don't know who God blesses because everything God does is none of your business. Especially if you're evil and intended person. Don't spit in people's face. Treat people with respect, especially if they help you. If someone's giving onto you, give onto them. Reciprocate that energy out of your heart. When you give, don't give to expect nothing back. Give because that's in your heart. That way when you give, it is from your heart and you don't expect nothing back. If that person does anything, you weren't played when you give from your heart. You could never be played when you give from your heart. Because no matter what, you did right. You don't gotta get no like back when you do things with your heart. Because that was your true intention and God will reward you and God knows your heart. You all have a good night.